Alright, I'm back with my T410 and I wanted to make a really quick video just to show you one special feature of this model. That would be this yellow USB port, which is the powered USB port. Supposedly you're supposed to be able to charge any device like a cell phone or an MP3 player even if the laptop is turned off. So I'm going to put that to the test. I'm going to show you exactly what scenarios that the power will actually flow through that port on, and so you can charge your devices. So first of all, we have just booted into Windows here. It's running off of regular battery power, no AC adapter right now. And what I'm going to be testing with today is this little 8 gig Zune. That's right, I own a Zune. You can make fun of me later, but you'll see in the bottom corner here there's a little battery indicator, and when it's charging you'll see a little lightning bolt in there. And so I'll be holding that up to the camera so you can determine if it's charging or not. And this is kind of our control, since it definitely should be charging in this scenario regardless if it's a powered port or not. So I've plugged the charger cable into the USB port, plugged the other end into the Zune, and as you can see the little lightning bolt pop up there, which means that it is successfully charging. Alright, so now let's start messing around. Let's put this thing into sleep mode. Alright, it's asleep. The power LED is blinking. I'll show you this. It is still on battery power, by the way. There you go. And as you can see on the screen of the MP3 player here, it is still charging. You see the little lightning bolt in there. Pop up one more time. There you go. Alright, let's wake it up. And this time I'm going to put it in a deeper sleep mode called hibernate. It's about as deep sleep as you can go without turning the whole thing off. So we'll test that out. Alright, it is now hibernating. It's currently caching all the RAM to hard drive. It'll take just a second. Alright, it's still kind of working. Bear with me. And again, we're still on just plain old battery power. Alright, it is now finally in hibernate mode. Pretty much everything is turned off. Get a close up here of the battery indicator. Survey says it is still charging. Wait for it. It'll pop up here in a second. Or is it? Okay, it looked like it was still charging there, but apparently it's not. It is in hibernate mode with just running on battery power, and the powered USB port is not providing power to this thing. I think the lightning bolt we saw at the very beginning was just residual from when it was still going to sleep. Alright, well I guess the last thing to do is to wake this thing back up and shut it completely off. Then we'll test to see the powered port on that setting. When the laptop's totally off, not in hibernate, not in sleep, we'll see if it still works then. Alright, I'm not editing this just so you can see the length of time it also takes to come out of sleep mode and hibernate mode. It's also kind of good to know if you're going to use one of these things regularly. Alrighty, back in Windows. I'm going to shut this thing completely down. I hope it does it. Earlier I was having problems with it shutting down. It would take forever and then just finally crash. I actually got the blue screen just shutting down once. Looks like it worked that time. Alright, the laptop is completely off. We are still on battery power. And, let's see the Zune, it's still plugged in. close up there, it is not charging. So in hibernate mode on battery power and completely off on battery power, the so-called powered USB port does not actually charge the device. However, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to plug the AC power in. I'm not going to turn it on, I'm just going to plug the power adapter in so it's no longer running just off battery. Alright, and the unit is still turned off. I have not hit the power button, and it is charging. So, the powered USB port will work in every scenario except hibernating on battery power and completely turned off on battery power. Otherwise, it should be good to go, and you'll be able to charge a cell phone or MP3 player or any other USB powered device in any of the other modes. Hope this was beneficial, and I will see you in the next video.